Lady of Perpetual Help Catholic Academy of Brooklyn.
OLPH Catholic Academy is a vital part of Sunset Park. It is a beacon that shines brightly in this neighborhood. If you're looking for a place to send your child to school, please consider OLPH Catholic Academy, where your child would be nurtured and loved unconditionally.
Group learning, technology, science, alumni teachers, STEM, faith, events, fundraisers, band, sports, one-on-one working, trips, and art.
I chose Catholic schools because not only do I get to learn about my religion, I also made amazing friends here and I like the teachers.
Because I can make great friends.
This school made me want to become Catholic.
I have the right to pray.
The students here were nicer.
I get to learn about Jesus.
Since there are smaller class sizes, you get to have more of a one-on-one with the teacher, and it's easier to connect more with whatever subject you're learning.
I get to receive the sacrament.
OLPH, that's our school. We make learning super cool. All day we work and have fun. In this school we welcome everyone.
The favorite projects that I had this year with the students were drawings that they had to create, starting with the basics. Some of them began with drawing animals, eventually ended with one of the great subjects that the children like, which is anime. Our students exemplify what it is to be a Catholic school student. They bring the values that they've learned at home and created a family here.
One of the favorite projects that we worked with this year in technology was the mathematics program. Working in collaboration with our math teacher, specifically in junior high, we've been able to have a wonderful collaboration of working with the students.
Whose paper did I not check? Me. Aiden.
It's not 13. So what number goes there? Okay.
I love teaching at OLPH because of the family atmosphere. We have very cooperative parents, and the students are very dedicated. They really want to learn here. I think the difference between students in other schools that I've been at and this one is the level of dedication. Well, we have a very diverse community here at OLPH, and the beauty of it is not only between the diversity in ethnicity, but also we have students that understand that we are different, and they don't really use that. They don't see it.
So this year I'm very excited as usual. I helped to prepare the students for receiving the two sacraments of penance and Holy Communion, and the children love that because it helps them feel closer to Jesus. We're getting ready as March approaches to teach them what it means to first follow the 10 Commandments and to remember that we're always trying to be kind to each other and that sometimes our words are hurtful. So we want to speak nicely to each other. And with that, our project this year for our religion fair for 2019 Catholic Schools Week, the children themselves made a wonderful poster which displayed and illustrated the 10 Commandments. So each child took a commandment to write the name of the commandment and then illustrated how we could live that commandment in our life every day. And then they mounted it on the board and they created it all by themselves, and they're very proud to have created a beautiful project for our religion fair. We also in second grade love to go on the smart board because we get to experience the world outside. So I can bring them to planet Mars one day, or we can go under the sea and explore the underwater world of jellyfish.
This is the first year third grade has been involved in the STEM curriculum. Students look forward to attending STEM classes each week. I remind my students daily that they are the future of this world and they can become whoever they like. So third grade heavily focuses on division and multiplication. Students created an array by working in groups and they completed an array city. They need to know how to create arrays because it is one way to help them within multiplication.
I wanted to teach at OLPH because for me it was coming back home. I was a former alumni and it felt complete. It felt like my circle was complete to come back and teach at OLPH. And the students, I feel like they're more engaged. They like to come to school. They like the activities, the school events, the concerts. Just to always remember to be themselves and that if they make mistakes, it's okay because it shows that they're trying. And just to be them, to not try to be anyone else and to be a leader in anything that they do. When I did the candy corn STEM project, which they had to see what liquid, either vinegar, water, or alcohol, broke down the candy corn in the quickest time.
Careful, say it again. Lunes. Say it again. Now tempo. Tiempo.
That's why I said with the race up there to the issues.
Explore waiting on the shelf. A while I wasn't born yesterday, you know. The lady wants to see you upstairs. I suppose my husband would give you a lecture about thrift. He's very proud of being thrift.
And this is the one that goes like carry her bag and like they go shopping.
She would be like her personal assistant, okay? Whatever she would need, Lisa would then be responsible for taking care of her.
Her reverie, and she looked up to find Monty beckoning to her.
Is equal to 22. I plus 2 on both sides to get rid of the negative 2.
Wait, where you plus 2 at?
I plus 2 to get rid of the negative 2.
I would like to teach them about math, not only textbook math, but also in real world situations. For example, if they were to make transactions in the future, it would be easier for them to calculate the money value that they need to give or take. So in other classes, they're also using math. For example, STEM, they will be using math in the roller coaster project, like velocity, acceleration, or the egg drop project, where they had to calculate the speed at which it drops and the height at which it drops so that it does not break. Tell me as much as you can, where I give them a problem, and the students would all tell me as much as they know about it. This is interesting because the answers can vary from one thing to the very opposite of that same thing, because it's an open-ended questions and the students have many ideas that they want to share about it.
You have your producer, which is your grass, which always needs your sun, and what else? Water, your H2O.
So one thing I do notice is that our culture, or our student body, is very diverse. And the kids, all in all, they're very friendly to each other. They're all one big happy family. And they all like to work together. As an 8th grade teacher, a very big part of our school year is high school preparation, or getting ready to get to high school. And one thing I do want to teach them is to make sure that they know it's okay to be themselves, and when they go out in the real world, to take everything they learned from OLPH values-wise and to apply it. We're going to be introducing Lab Learner to all our students from kindergarten to 8th grade, And as a science teacher, I'm very excited for them to actually get to be a part of this, because Lab Learner, the whole material and the whole curriculum itself is very hands-on, and the way the world is today, especially with technology, we are able to have the children and our students be able to apply all of this and all the equipment and be able to use it for real life situations. And with Lab Learner itself, it's very good because all the way down from the little ones to 8th grade, they at least get to experience, and then when they go off into high school, they can at least say that they were able to use all this equipment they're going to be using in the future.
I think it's really important not only to teach about history, but it's really important to get them thinking and questioning what's going on in present time, current events, especially for my 7th and 8th graders who are going into the real world very soon. There's a lot of student engagement here. Teachers don't always do everything. It's really nice to see the students play a lead role in many fairs, games, activities overall. I would have to say for them to grow into their own and accept who they are. I think it's very important today for them to not follow the trends that they're seeing in social media or being something that they are not. I have to say I'm experimenting with my 7th and 6th grade class. At the end of the day, I do a free thinking, which is really nice. We'll talk about an activity, I'll do my lesson, and then they're allowed to come up in front of the classroom and kind of voice their opinion and not be judged by that. And I think it's really nice to just get them more outspoken and hear their viewpoints on certain topics.
I teach at OLPH because it's a very family-oriented school. My father taught here for over 30 years, and I went here as a student. I would love my students to try their best at every single project, know that sometimes there is more than one right answer. One of the projects that students felt really engaged with was the roller coaster project. Students really loved the engineering aspect of it. They loved building bigger designs, the zombie project. Students really enjoyed working on the iPads and solving an artificial intelligence project.
2, 3, 4. All right, stop. Okay. It's one thing to play the note. You got to understand it. The more you play this trumpets, the better you're going to get at it. 8th notes. How many taps on the foot does an 8th note get? Half. When you have lessons with me, we're going to add math, science, and history to our lessons, right?
Go!
Oh, not so dark.
Please, like. It's right. OLPH is creative, loving, innovative, honest, fun, disciplined, interesting, amazing, supportive, hope, fascinating, social, family, respective, cool, unique, diverse, orderly, joyful, proper, intelligent, kind, generous, united, modern, elegant, down to earth, energetic, enthusiastic, competitive, and drive for success.
You can schedule a tour to view the facilities by calling 718-439-8067, or you can visit us on the web at olphcab.org. We're looking forward to seeing you and to meet and greet your child and to show you what we have to offer.
Thanks for watching.
Please make sure to
Like, comment, and subscribe. In 3, 2, 1.